It took only 10 minutes to convict him and over 70 years for his exoneration. Follow me down the rabbit hole that I like to call The Little Boy in the Electric Chair.
Now this is a story.
In a small town in South Carolina in 1944, a little boy and his sister were outside playing their railroad tracks when two white little girls, 11-year-old Betty June Benniger and 7-year-old Mary Emma Thames, walked up to them. They asked if the children knew where to find a certain type of flower called maypops, to which they said no, so the girls continued on their way. Later that day, Betty and Emma were found dead in a ditch. The town was shaken and the police wanted answers immediately. Instead of looking at evidence, they pointed fingers at the little boy they had just seen with his sister. He was arrested and taken away from his family. No lawyer was present, no parents allowed, just hours of questioning until the police claimed he confessed, but no written statement was ever produced. His trial only lasted one day, and all white men jury deliberated for just 10 minutes before declaring him guilty. His lawyer, a tax commissioner that never had a criminal case in his life, didn't challenge or call a single witness. The judge sentenced him to death by the electric chair that day. There were no appeals. His family was then forced out of town under threat, and so on the morning of June 16, 1944, he faced his execution completely alone. At 90 pounds, he was so small the straps couldn't even fit. State officials made him sit on a book said to be the Bible he carried with him to the death chamber in order to strap him to the chair. Even so, his feet would not reach the floor as 2,400 volts of electricity surged through his body. According to newspaper accounts, the mask slipped, revealing his eyes wide open, streaming with tears. Just 83 days after his arrest, the state killed him. He was only 14 years old, y'all. 70 years later, the case was reopened and new evidence and testimony proved he couldn't have committed the crime. So in 2014, Judge Carmen T. Mullen officially cleared him, saying he was deprived of due process and never had a fair trial. His name was George Stinney Jr., the youngest person ever executed in the United States.